21, subtract 163. Before I start, I'm going to estimate the potential difference between the two numbers. To make my estimate easier, I'll be working with friendly numbers. So first, I'm going to round the number 321 to a friendly number of 320. So as you can see, I just subtracted 1 from 321 to make it 320. Then I rounded 163 to 160. I chose to round down to 160 instead of rounding up to 165 because I thought that working with a friendly number like 160 would be easier to estimate. So after rounding the numbers, my equation would now look like 320 subtract 160 equals 160. I now know that the real answer will be close to 160. Now I'm going to solve this subtraction question concretely by using base 10 blocks. The hundreds place value is represented by flats. The tens place values represent rods, and ones are represented by units. So as you can see, I have 321 subtracted by 163. To show this symbolically as well, I'm going to write 321 subtract 163. First, I'm going to start with the hundreds and get rid of them. So I'm left with 221 subtracted by 63. I'm going to move to the tens place value, and I know that I cannot subtract 60 from 20. Therefore, I'm going to trade a flat for 10 rods because they're the same. So, trade in. Now I can subtract. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm now left with 100, 20, 40, 60, 1 subtracted by 3. I know that I cannot take away 3 from 1, so I'm going to trade in a rod for 10 units. I can now subtract 1, 2, 3. And I'm left with 100, 20, 40, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8. 158. Now remember, as you can see, I remember from right here, I borrowed from the hundreds, brought a 10 over, 12 minus 6 is 6. Then for here, I borrowed or traded in the tens, making this a 5. 11 minus 3 is 8. My total answer is 158. Now pictorially, as you can see, I drew 321 subtract 163. Similarly, I got rid of the hundreds. I traded in 100 for 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then I subtracted 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I was left with 2, 4, 6. Then I knew we cannot subtract 3 from 1, so I traded in 1 rod for 10 units. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I subtract 1, 2, 3. And I was left with 2, 4, 6, 8. Therefore, my answer was 1 flat, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That equals 158. Now, the final step, I chose to do a personal strategy, and I chose to do a number line. So to start, I'm going to start my number line in 163. We have to get to 321. To make this easiest, I'm first going to jump 7 to make an easy plus 7 to make it 170. And to make it easier myself, I'm going to add 30 to get plus 30 to get 200 because that's an easy number to work with. Then 200 to 300, I can get plus 100 to make it 300. To make it easy, I can add 20 plus 20, and I am left with plus 1 to equal 321. So the final step is to add these numbers up. So 7 plus 30 equals 37 plus 100 equals 137 plus 20. 7 plus 1 equals 158. And that is my final answer for 321 subtract 163 equals 158.